All right, welcome everybody. Doing a little bit of Starfinder in the Sven
Oh,
Zone.
you subscribed.
Everybody say hi.
You
Doing a little bit of Starfinder in the
subscribed.
Sven Zone.
Thank you so much.
Everybody
Hello.
say hi. Doing a little bit of Starfinder in the Sven
Hello.
Zone.
Thank you so much.
Everybody say hi. Awesome.
Testing, testing.
We
Yep,
can hear you.
can hear you, though you're quiet. I'll just probably
Okay.
turn you up on my end.
Excellent. So Jim K. Bones coming in hot with 100% chaotic evil mindbreaker mystic. Thank you. Appreciate you jumping in,
100%.
joining the party right off the bat. Followed closely by the Ship of Fools with a sub 50 months. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. 92% chaotic good wizard. So we've got a like a clericy divine caster and a acme spellcaster in the party. Appreciate you guys coming in and saying hi. Jim K. Bones is now a regular for whatever that implies. Take that as you will, but he's there. He's here all the time, so that's awesome. Appreciate you. And it looks like I'm at 110%. Just make sure. I don't trust it. There we go. Ha! I knew I wasn't. Trying to tell me I was. All right. So before we get too far into it, I did want to go over a couple of things, but I'm waiting for Reno to show up. He said he's going to be a couple minutes late, so we'll talk about those things in just a moment. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've given you guys the new medicine skill chart. It's really cool. It's by Jimble's cheat sheet for Starfinder. He does a couple of them. This one is medicine has always been a pain in the butt for Starfinder trying to figure out because it's not based on your skill. Well, it is based on your skill, but it's also based on what you're using. So, are you using a med patch or a med kit? And the information is not easy to find. So,
No, it is not.
so this nice little cheat sheet makes it much simpler, much easier to understand how it works. So it's a little late for Jingo's doctor, but that's all right. And when we come back to that, we'll have it ready for him. All right. I also wanted to let's see who else had the thing. There we go. There's that. Okay. Got the message. Okay, so closing that. All right, there was one other thing of clerical work. I know I had stuff for Toby. He has different legs that are available to him, but I thought there was another thing I was going to talk about, but that's not be important because I don't see it and I don't have it popped up on my screen. So we'll worry about it at a different another time. Close. Okay. So we have two. Who is running? Let's see. Oh, it's me. All right. So does anybody feel like running Toby? Because they have said they're not going to be here tonight. And per the message, per the pinned note in the Discord, it says players may be run. So we can either just pretend they're not here, or somebody can run them.
I'll run him.
Okay. So he's ready to be grabbed. I did something to my token view the other day, and it looks like it carried over to this one as well. Let's see if I can fix it. There we go. Wow. I somehow inverted and flipped the whole thing, so I'll see it. Okay, so I've started a new thing for at least a week or two, and I do like how it turned out. So we're gonna continue that. We're going to go from left to right, starting with Jingo. What is something that you remember that has happened since we started the campaign?
We had to discipline one of our members for illegally smuggling dangerous life forms into the colony.
Okay. And what were those life forms?
I do not remember specifically. I want to say they were larvae or insects of some sort, but I don't remember.
Okay.
They were things I could shoot.
That's right. Nick, what about you? What's something you remember?
We found a obelisk or a monument with like writing on it on a
Okay.
planet that supposedly shouldn't have sentient life.
Very good. Correct. And you also found a hill in the middle of the plains that looked a little odd. And as you dug into it a little bit, you saw that there were pieces of this mineral that the obelisk was made of. So you have two things that have to do with this strange black obelisk, and it was probably close to 100 miles away from each other, if I remember right, give or take. All right, we have Reno getting onto the stream, jumping onto the table. Mantha, were you able to fix Discord yet?
I am here. So
Yay. All right, so what is something you remember that has happened during this campaign?
well, we found. Oh, Sven, I'm getting some feedback from your mic, like an echo. But we found golden blooms up in the mountain that are like basically super hard to you can't grow it on your own. But we managed to harvest some. And some people came by our settlement from one of the other settlements asking to basically buy it from us. And I believe we ended up saying no, but you're welcome to help us if you want to help us.
I believe that is correct.
So you had two people who wanted to buy it, two different settlements also on the planet. And you said no to both. One of them were just going to buy it outright. The other one was going to give you a favor later. And you said no to both. And are keeping it yourselves. I'm sure that that won't have any consequences later. And Reno, what is something you remember that's happened during this campaign?
I don't know what everybody else said, but the time traveling storm was pretty cool. Or the time moving, however you want to term that.
Yep.
Time moving, time enhancing storm that we had. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so you guys were wandering outside, and all of a sudden you saw this magic storm, and determined that it was creating these different pockets of time anomalies, and then after the storm had passed, there was a couple of them that were still there, one of which caused these hyena type creatures to come and attack you guys. Temporal hyenas.
Indeed, but yeah, they were interesting animals. But the concept of that storm was pretty cool. I gotta say.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that storm disturbs me. That storm moved with a purpose. I don't think it was a random event.
You don't? Okay.
No, but I'm not a scientist.
Well,
It's fine,
thank you.
guys. Just don't think about it too much. Easy. I'm sure it won't come back later.
Right.
Okay, but if it was just a normal natural anomaly on this planet, it would be fucking cool. If it's a thing, that's one thing. But if it was a purpose, that's great.
All right. So, real quick, I will go ahead and share these. This is something Toby can get. I mean, anybody can get it, but Toby actually already has the X legs, and what these stridulation legs do is, like a cricket, you can use a move action to make a chirping drone that lasts till the end of his turn, which gives you guys all sonic resistance against sonic attacks, and it also helps him jump. So that's something you guys can build, and he can swap out whenever he wants. Right now, he has prosthetic legs, and then his X legs that help him with climbing and not being knocked down.
Neat.
You can change them out
He
like
can.
readily.
Yep. He has to be carrying them, which he's not. But back at the base where he has them, it takes 10 minutes, and you can swap them out. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And once you guys make some null space bags, he can carry them around with him, and
Yeah, what's that about, man?
swap them around every. Like I said, it just takes 10 minutes to do it. Click. All right, so looks like everybody's on the table now. I'm going to share the map because I want you guys just to be zoomed in at this level of zoomation.
Sure.
And some of you have seen some of these things already, but we are now playing in version 5 of Fantasy Grounds, and so the latest massive changes are mostly cosmetic. There are some GM changes, but mostly it's cosmetic, which means, as far as players are concerned, you don't have to change anything. You don't have to redo anything or learn any new stuff. But if you would open up your options up in the top right and move it to the side so you can still see the map.
Okay.
And then since
I'm primed and ready.
Nick and since Samantha offered to be primed and ready, if you would have Des insult one of the elementals, please. So you'll notice there's now a little token that appears on the map with a speech bubble next to it, in addition to the text showing in the chat. If you look at your options, it says, the top one says chat and image. So if you click that to where it says chat and token, Nick, would you insult or support one of your teammates? So if you say chat and token, as you can see, it appears right above the token when they speak. You can also click it again, and it just doesn't show any chat bubbles at all. I personally prefer the token itself. This will also work in the 3D mode. You'll see them as they talk and things. If you don't know the language, it'll just display the garbled text. If you do know what the language is, it'll display both the text and the translation like it would before in the speech bubble. The other thing that they now do is I'm going to have if you look at the elemental that is highlighted as is being their turn, and if you look at the dock, oops, there we go. Get rid of that. So if you watch as he attacks, you'll see a little line, the attack actually travels to the person, and then it shows an image based on what the attack is, and then it tells you whether or not they hit. And then as you do damage, Doc should not be damaged at all. He is not. Okay. So as you do damage, it then appears right above the token, and each damage type has a different symbol, depending on what the damage type is. So that one, you don't have any options on. It's there whether you like it or not. And then the last thing is effects.
Effects for effect.
So let's see. I'm trying to think. Luna.
Yes.
You have, let's see. Well, you don't. There it is. Spells. I remember what the other thing is. Haha. So we'll get back to that in just a second. So let's say you're trying to do. You don't have any effects at all on any of your spells. Okay. Well.
Life bubble. Mind thrust. Psychic sonar.
All right. So we'll do void. So I'm going to go ahead and use.
Void whispers.
Boink, boink, boink. All right, so go ahead and click on the blue button next to Void Whispers. And it's going to push a save to multiple people. And you can see that the saves showed up in a little pop-up window right in the middle of the screen there. And that is on-screen notifications. So if you want those off, if you don't want to see them, then you can click that and turn it off. I'm going to do it one more time.
It's on though standardly.
Correct. Yep, normally it will be on. I don't know why it's not showing on the stream. That's weird. Anyway, so that's the new stuff that they did. Like I said, there are a couple other image changes of some other minor things that you can you'll see, but those are the main things you have to have a choice about. Do you want the on-screen notifications, and do you want the how do you want the chat to display on the token or on the as a little image next to it?
I like on the token. I think that's kind of cool.
So do I. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's like I said, it's just
I like it too.
Everything there is just cosmetic, but to me, it's more dynamic and it keeps it more interesting. And so, if you're waiting for your turn, you're actually seeing things happening on the screen besides just the chat box getting filled.
I'm Nick.
All right, and the other thing I wanted to say is everybody now has spells. So if you go to your spells page, even those like Dex, Dez, and Dr. Clef, Bex, you now have spells. You now have the chat boost of healing and the healing serums. The chat boost of healing is only for yourself. Right now, it's for the target is yourself. And then the healing serums are targeted. So you will need to either target the person if not yourself, or drag it to yourself, however you're going to do it. So the point is, they're there for the different Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3 serums and your chat boost of healings.
I have a question.
Okay.
On the bottom, it says mode and display.
Correct.
Turn off the garbage cans for deleting stuff as one of those things.
That's locking your character sheet on the very top right. If you lock it, those garbage cans go away.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep, I agree. It's stressful
Too tempting,
having those garbage cans. Oops, all my stuff is gone. Okay.
Especially because in Fantasy Grounds, if you delete something, it's gone. You're
Yeah,
SOL.
Well,
right.
there is a way to get it back. You can go into your archive and load a previous instance of the table, and it'll be there.
You also just pay your GM extra money.
That's right. All
You
right,
guys are
so
paying your DM.
I kicked the weird character off last time, and it caused you to leave. Let me see if I can do it this way. There we go. All right, so getting back to where we is. First of all, catch up on chat. Atomic Hero Squad coming in with the 56 Lawful Good Daredevil Operative. Mantha is a 68 Chaotic Good Barbarian. So we've got a couple spellcasters, a frontline tanker barbarian, and then our operative who's just going to be running around like a madman,
Doing flips
stabbing
and shit.
people. Yep, doing random, unnecessary acrobatics and things. Got a
He says
65%.
it's part of his process, but I don't believe him.
That's right.
Acrobatics are never unnecessary.
Parkour. All right, 65% lawful good ghost operative is Mr. Rhino to you. Appreciate you guys coming in. So nobody beat Jim K. Bone with his 100% chaotic evil Mindbreaker Mystic. As cool as the Mindbreaker Mystic is, I've never had anybody play one. So one of these days, if I ever get to be a player, that's probably what I'm going to do. Is be a Mindbreaker Mystic. Because there's nothing else. The name sounds cool.
That's true.
All right, so you guys were in the midst of exploring. You came to the water, the big lake, and you were skirting around the edge of the lake. You came to this place where it's more of a marshy area than anything else. And as you came upon this, these slabs of stone formed sort of like this natural pier. And you see these blue flowers over by the water. And as you walked up to approach it, these jolt vine appeared, attacked, and these water elementals came over and were trying to protect the jolt vine unsuccessfully. And that is where we left off at the top of round 2. Bex, you had already moved. What else would you like to do?
I already took my shot and
Okay.
missed.
All right, so that's why we have moved over. So yes, Dez does share the initiative, but so does the elemental. So he sort of squeezes in between the two of you.
I also got kicked off the table, so I'm joining again.
So we're going to. So this water elemental is there, and it's. Here we go. Here's a picture of the water elemental, and it's blasting at Luna.
Damn it.
Hydro slam. 12 and the dice is going to hit. Oh, there we go. Now I'm getting my notifications. I don't know what happened. That was weird. All right, slams into her. Dez.
Guys, I got multiple enemies next to each other. You know what that means? Means that I don't know if you know what that means. Actually, it means I can cleave.
That's right.
Let me pull up
Oh.
cleave again so that I can remember what it does.
Attack like a badass.
All right, this is a standard action, so I am gonna try stabbing this one. If you hit, you deal damage normally, and also can make an additional melee attack against a foe that's adjacent to the first. I don't think it actually went on them. Okay, yeah, it was still. No, never mind. It was not targeting the one I had targeted. Cool. Yeah, and then I'm kind of still more of like a ranged fighter, so I will go ahead and take a 5-foot guarded step.
Okey doke.
And that's my turn.
All right. So this elemental is going to provoke as he moves up. And actually, Toby as well. You have a ranged weapon. A reach weapon. So Toby also gets to attack you. Actually, he doesn't because Diz got him first.
Ooh.
Toby braces to stab this elemental, and it just kind of turns into a puddle on the way.
All right. Dr. Clef, got some mutation points coming in.
Alright, I will attack with my adaptive strike, sending a little porcupine spike at him. Oh, I should have targeted him. My bad.
Good news, I think a 23 would hit, though.
But it does. Even if I have like a minus for shooting through Toby, which I realize I should have moved over. That's my bad. Sad damage.
Splash.
But it is damage.
So your little dart gets wet. Anything else?
I'll just shift over slightly for now.
Okay.
And that'll be it. I should have done first, but I didn't think about it.
All right. So Toby, you'll need to step up 1 hex to get within reach of this elemental, or you can keep moving all the way around and flank. It's up to you.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire my rifle at it.
Nice.
Yay.
19 on the dice. It's gonna hit. Nice. All right, and because I want you guys to see what happens as this thing explodes into water, and whoosh, the magic that was holding it together releases, and it's now a puddle on the floor on these slabs of rock. You move up.
Yeah, he was intending to opening volley, shoot him, and then move in for the bonus on the next round, but he's not going to be there.
That's right. And then I'm going to go ahead and push. So if you'll watch the screen for a moment. Now I have a round indicator.
Yeah, that's so neat.
Yeah, that popped up for me Thursday with Savage Worlds. It was pretty cool.
All right. So with that, you guys are out of combat.
Woo.
And the training that you guys have been doing, even though none of you have actually said you're doing it, has paid off because, let me push it. And with that, you guys are at level 3.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Can we level up now?
So, if you're not going to interact with the scene, absolutely. If you have, and we will go through question. We'll let Toby, Bobby deal with Toby when that happens. I'm going to unlock the tokens. There we go. So, what do you guys like to do?
Yes, as someone who missed last session, something important happened before we were attacked by these things, or were we just traveling and had water elementals come out of the water at us?
I believe we were just traveling.
So, I said it already during the message of the day, but what drew you here to this specific 5-foot area is this strange blue flower.
Oh yeah. I even read the message of the day, and that still like didn't stick in my brain.
Same. I saw we
Okay.
found a strange blue flower. I just didn't realize it was because that's why we're right here.
And so it's
Was a
right
strange blue
next
flower
to
here?
it's right next to Luna, actually.
And weren't there also the jolt vines? Am I remembering that correctly, or am I thinking of
There
a
was a
different
single
encounter?
jolt vine and the 2 elementals guarding you.
Y'all, we gotta just like as like a party get like resistance to electricity because these things are everywhere.
Working on
Anyway,
it. Take
a
some
blue
time.
flower. I don't know if I'm gonna know anything about that, but I can try.
Same.
Okay, never mind. I'm staying where I am because I'm gonna trample Luna if I.
So go ahead and those of you who are interested in the blue flower, it would be life science.
Oh, not physical.
I
Okay.
am. Never mind.
So,
I'm untrained in life science.
So Dr. Clef, you're talking to Luna,
Life science.
and the 2 of you figured out that through some strange symbiosis, these elementals would draw and sort of herd prey up to where the jolt vine is.
That makes sense.
All right, and with the 27, Dr. Clef, as you're studying this blue flower, you realize there is something going on with it. And now you have to wait for your GM to take 10 and find the story entry that he managed to close. It is. Here it is, natural peer. Okay. So, because of this strange interaction between the elemental's magical nature and the jolt vine's electrical energy, it has made this flower. And it's a large blue flower. It has 2 shimmering pistils. And when you break them off, they are iridescent spindles. They function just like an iridescent spindle. What is an iridescent spindle, you ask?
It's an ion stone, is it not?
There we go. Yep, they are. So it'll, once you attune to it, it'll orbit your head, or the nearest equivalent of a head, and grant you a constant magic effect. And this one sustains you by negating the need to breathe.
What was it that? I'm sorry. I heard you when you said it. What was it that caused the jolt vines to grow these flowers?
The strange interaction between the elemental's magical nature and the jolt line's electrical energy have affected the local vegetation.
Thank you.
Just a magical / biological fluke of magic in nature.
Wow.
All right, so you have 2 of these. I'll put them in the party sheet. So just keep in mind, as these iridescent spindles, the likelihood of it happening is very rare and very small, rather, but this thing orbits your head, so someone could walk up and try to just snatch it and grab it. Or even less likely, try to shoot it or something. The point is, it's not immune to people messing with it. It is immune to blast effects. If you're stuck in a fireball or something like that, we don't worry about it. But if someone specifically is trying to target it, they can.
Well, I have no need for it.
I mean, I also don't really need it, but I mean, if we got 2, I'll take one.
Yeah, I don't breathe.
That's so fair.
He also doesn't breed, but that's a different spindle.
Well, you know,
How do you know?
Yeah.
I'm like Data. I'm fully functional.
really nobody's thought to check.
I wouldn't mind one if how many people are interested.
You
Go
go
for it.
for it.
Anything that messes with his body,
Does
he's
breathe.
happy.
Yes. And this is somewhat somewhat natural in nature, which is even more up his alley.
Is there a thing coded already, or should I start making effects for this?
It's not coded, but I don't think. Let's see. Bex just has don't breathe in the combat tracker. There is no actual, because even things like a poisonous cloud and stuff will still affect you, because most of the time, because it's based on contact. Walking through the cloud and stuff will do that. And those of us in the military have experienced that, where you get these crystals on yourself and you are told after going through the gas chamber, don't touch yourself, let them evaporate. And there's always at least a couple who will reach up and try to rub their eyes or do something and rub these crystals into their skin
Ooh.
and or eyes.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
So, and while the rest of them are laughing at you. Point is, if
Other
you're in,
people, not personal experience.
that's right. If you're in space or things like that, then you won't have to worry about it. You can also dive underwater and stuff. So,
Also, if we would want to go some deep diving down to this lake, see if there's anything beneath the waves.
Oh shit, that's actually a good idea. Wait. That's a good idea. Hey, look, let's take it out for a test drive.
I'm down.
literally.
Very well.
All right, so let's go ahead and
Lift it up,
pause
start
for a
lessons.
moment as I have put up the group photo. It made it just a tiny bit bigger because you're now level 3. Let's take a look at the
Wow.
party sheet.
So we go to the cog and mystic or the class and level.
I've found the easiest way to do it is just to go to the classes underneath character on the far right of the screen, as if you were building your character, and then just drag your class over.
What if I have no class?
Then you can't level up.
I'm not seeing the player's handbook or most of the other modules in module activation.
All right, so hold on just a moment. When they one of the
They
things
did it to me too.
one of the things I mentioned that they changed for GMs is that before, when you are setting up your module, you can choose to have it not to be private so that the players cannot access it, or you can allow it to be shared. There's now a third option where you can now have it automatically shared to anybody who jumps onto the table, which is great. The downside of it is that it has messed with a lot of the modules permissions that are already there. So give me just a moment. I'm going to add all the ones you guys need. And if you had already loaded them, you don't have to do anything. They will just appear here in just a moment. So all right, all the alien archives are loaded now. Core rulebook is now automatic. Character operations manual is automatic. Armory is automatic. Enhanced is allowed. Interstellar species. Galactic magic is automatic. Revolution. Tech Revolution is now automatic. All right, so all of the basics are there. Let me go ahead and now go finish the rest of them to see if there's anything else. So you guys should now be seeing your stuff. If you are enhanced, I don't remember if anybody here is, make sure you drag the enhanced version of your class over. Is anybody still missing a book?
I'm sure I am.
As I'm checking through these, you shouldn't be, because I made it automatic to where it
Okay.
should be loaded for you now.
I'm gonna check that. Okay, so you go under player and then characters, or no, characters and then class.
Yes.
Okay, class. Okay, go to
Page 405. As I'm double checking, make sure everything's here for you guys.
Mystic Law.
Okay, so I have now looked at everything. You guys should have everything.
Shit.
Okay, so let's see. Des, you're pretty solid. You typically, I don't need to code things for you, but for the chat, people watching at home, what did you pick up at level 3?
I got a +1 to my reflex saving throws. I got skill ranks. Everybody gets skill ranks, but I got 4. I got a whole 4, guys. Woo! I got weapon specialization, and I got a gear boost, and I'm going to take the alternate rule to take a feet boost instead. and I'm going to take Spinning Cleave, which lets me, whenever you use the Cleave or Great Cleave feat, you can make subsequent attacks against foes that are not adjacent to one another, provided each foe is within your reach. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have a pretty good amount of reach, so I think I'll be able to use this more often.
Nice. So Dr. Clef and Bex, before you pick your stuff, so like Bex, you get a operative thing, I think. Let me see.
Operative's Edge, what it gives me.
Yes. No, that's
No, that one.
So what did in the chat? What did it give you this level?
What it gave me was a bonus to my fortitude saves,
Nice.
skill ranks. My operative's edge goes from +1 to +2. That was an insight bonus to initiative checks and skill checks.
Yep.
My quick movement adds another 10 feet to my pace. My trick attack goes to a D8. And I gain weapon specializations.
Okay, so there's nothing you have to pick. I thought that was
Nothing
just...
I have to pick at third
Okay.
level now.
Okay. And by the way, so that's... Let me go ahead and you have not... Did you apply the operative edge already?
I have not.
Okay, I just double
I
checking.
was
I can do that right
noticing
now.
On my combat tracker, it's already
There you
got
go.
me at an initiative of +2.
All right, so I did all your skills already. And then initiative, let's see, goes to... You have, let's see, skill focus, bluff disguise, effect. Quick movement. I think your spy gives you it, doesn't it? Let's see. All right, so it looks like you're good because you have a miscellaneous bonus of... Oh, here it is. There you go. So now you have +4.
That should be correct.
Okay. All right, so as you guys are doing your skills, don't forget your profession is going to be automatic, so you don't have to worry about your profession.
Cool. I was just about to ask about that.
I have a question.
What
book is my class in?
And if anybody gets a rank in culture, you get another language. Your class is
Interstellar Space.
You are an
Okay.
evolutionist.
Are we sure? Because I have that book loaded.
Starfinder Interstellar Species players, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have both Interstellar Species and Interstellar Species players loaded, and I'm not seeing evolutionists under classes.
Sven, are you able to like drag it on there for him?
I do not want to because he does not see all the stuff he gets. You said you do have them loaded?
Yes, I have them loaded.
Are you seeing all the other stuff in there? Do you see stuff from the Galactic Magic?
I see a couple things from Interstellar here. I'm pretty sure I have Galactic Magic here. Let me double check. Galactic Magic.
Well,
Yeah, I have Galactic Magic loaded.
So on the top where it says group, are you able to drop down and grab the Interstellar Species?
If I click on Interstellar Species directly, all I see is Drone, Storm Scout, and Drone Tunnel.
That is funny. Okay. All right, so you have a choice, and I'll let you choose. You can either log off and come back in, or I can drag it for you. but you have done everything correct. For whatever reason, that one thing is not there.
I'm fine with you just dragging it for me.
Okay, so I want to try one other thing first. Go to your main page.
Okay.
Click on the cog. Do you have a symbol next to the word evolutionist under class?
There is. I just clicked on it and it shows up a blank new class document.
Oh gosh.
It
Okay.
did that to Doc on the other table.
All right,
I'm so sorry you're going through this, Nick, but also I'm so glad it's not me.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Oof. There you go. All right. So you get +1 to your will. You get a skill boost, and then Xenoseeker.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Weapon
that's it.
specialization.
So basically, skill boost is the main thing that you have to worry about, and I don't think you have to do anything with that.
Reading it here, I have to choose skill to get a bonus to between 5 skills, which I have the list of right here.
Level 3. So you get +1 granted by your niche. So you get
Oh, I believe my niche skill, I'm pretty sure, is life science. Let me double check that though.
It's different from a Neshu.
yes.
Wow.
My
Niche vital, there it is. Your vital niche allows you to class skills life science, yes. All right, so you get +1 to that.
And then I get +1 to either acrobatics, athletics, culture, disguise, or stealth.
Yeah.
Hey, I always forget this one. On the skills page, which of the columns is the one that's your class
2, the
skills?
second one.
We'll
Thank
do
you.
acrobatics.
You said acrobatics?
And the +1 to the Mzink.
Okay.
Mzink? Whatever you said.
All right, so you now, that's been added.
And whatever.
And then I'm going to make sure, notice, good, perfect, you did just what I needed you to do. Perfect. All right. Now, don't forget, those of you who think you're done, you also get a feat at level 3.
I definitely forgot. Did we level up to level 3 yesterday? Or was that?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm like,
That would
wait
be
a
level 2.
second. I'm like, wait a second. Did I forget that?
Nope.
Good job, guys. I didn't forget that.
All right. So some of you have things that change at various levels. So don't forget to apply those if you have not already. I don't stuff like Dr. Clef. I don't know if your adaptive strike changes. Bex. I don't know if your trick attack changes at level 3.
The damage did, and I updated it.
Perfect. So check your stuff. If you have questions about your stuff, let me know.
Nope, I just
It's
added
reading
my
that I
damage
get
bonus
a
for spec.
bonus feat at level 3 called weapon specialization, which
Yes.
also applies to my adaptive strike.
Yep, all of you will. And so those of you who are familiar enough and comfortable enough to do that, you can go to your actions page and only the weapons you were given as part of your class, you click the cog, and then it has prof and spec. Click spec. If it is a small arm, click it to where it's half specialization. If it's not a small arm, you just click specialization. If you didn't follow what I said, or
I don't trust myself enough.
then don't worry about it. I will take care of it.
Thank you, Sven. I don't trust myself enough to mess with that.
All right, adaptive strike. So your adaptive strike, I have to do manually. I just have to remember to do that. Bonus is 3. Actually, does it say a level bonus? It does. The hell is that? Okay. Class level is 3. All right. If you are spellcasters and stuff, if for whatever reason it's not, you can change your class level to 3 CL. Again, if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Okay. Or 3. All right. 3. Okay. Dr. Clef, you should be done. I don't think you, because you don't get. You are grenade proficient with grenades. Never mind. I don't think you get specialization with grenades, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Because not a lot of people are proficient with grenades. Okay, Luna, how you're sorry. So did you find your mystic?
I did not. I found the mystic, but there's nothing there to change anything that I could find. So if you wouldn't mind walking me through, that would be great.
All right. So did you so on your main go to your main page and then open up classes? And do you see mystic in the list of classes?
Main page?
Here, let's see. Did you get something pop up in your face?
Talking about classes and levels?
No. Talking about over on the right. On Fancy
Yeah.
Grounds itself. The
Characters class.
Yes.
The character.
And when
Press that
when
and
you open up that window, what do you see?
see all, and then I clicked all, and I went something there. So I went down to Mystic. Mystic comes up.
Okay, so
there's nothing.
don't open it. Just drag the little gold symbol from next to Mystic over onto your character sheet and let go.
Oh,
There you go.
that worked.
So now look in your chat and tell me what it says.
It says one level of class of Mystic added to Luna. One bonus added to Fortitude save. And one bonus added for reflex saving. And skill ranks for class added. A skill ranks was added, and a feature connection power added, and a feature weapon specialization. So it's under features. Should
All
be
right,
under.
so you get a connection power at level 3.
It's under the abilities, right? Class abilities.
All right, give me
I
just a
get
moment here.
connection power. That one. Connection power says at first level, 3 level, and every 3 levels thereafter you gain a connection power unique to your connection. If a connection power allows a saving throw to resist its effects, the DC is equal to 10 plus half your mystic level, plus your wisdom
Here it is.
modifier.
I found it. All right, so you get grasping vines.
Ooh. That's part of my spell. Yep.
You can spend 1 resolve point as a standard action and cause an area within 100 feet of you to sprout writhing vines in a 20-foot radius spread. And then any the vines have a reach of 5 feet and attempt to wrap around creatures in the area of effect. And if they don't make the save, they become entangled.
So I can do this as an action, bonus action, or doing it under my spells.
Neither one. If you read the first line of it, it says as a standard action, and if you spend a resolve point.
But I'm not seeing it on my.
I haven't coded it yet.
Ah,
And it says it lasts for a number of rounds equal to your level. So for 3 rounds right now, you'll have this entangled area. All right, and everything, and it's also difficult terrain. So let me see if I can drop this in here. Connection power. Grasping vines. You already have speak with animals. Perfect. All right, so let me do this.
it says it's unique to my connection. So on the connection power, what does that mean?
Because you are a Xenodruid. Only a Xenodruid get that.
Hey, but what is it?
What's a Xenodruid? You
No,
channel.
what's the connection power?
I
I'm
just
not
said the
seeing it.
grasping vines and speaking with animals. Those are the 2 connection powers you have.
Oh, okay. All right, that's what I understand. All right, got it.
Because you are a Xenodruid. And then the spell you get at this level for free.
Ooh.
Here it is. Fog Cloud. So you got Life Bubble before for free, and now you have Fog Cloud. All right, so I'll come back to you in just a moment. Let me check something real quick.
Level 1, team 0. Zeros.
Okay, the Intimidate skill to demoralize, is it now a standard action, Mantha?
It is currently a standard action, yes.
Okay, so yes. I'm going to put something. You are dead. Did you get a window pop up in your face?
Yes, I did.
All right, so if you would fill that out.
I am unable to edit it.
Boo. Okay, never mind then.
I can press the plus button in the feet section on my character page.
No, I don't. That doesn't matter. Give me a second here. It is
Let me
called.
just send you a link then, so it's easy
I've
for
got
you.
it. No, I do. I've got everything I need. I just didn't want to have to do it right this second. Include.
Sorry.
Demoralize. All right, so.
Good news, it's a very simple feat.
Okay, so there you go. So it's there now. Just drag it onto your character sheet, and I'll fill in the rest later. This is where my. There it is.
It says unable to add duplicate feet.
Where is it from? Heart of the Night. Let me see if it exists. Hold on.
I don't think you have it.
Improved. Demoralize is not there. So where are you? You are Des. All right, so we'll worry about the rest of it later. I need editing in my book.
Thank you very much. I'll go ahead and code it on the actions page.
For a feat, I chose nanite integration.
Do you have the prereqs for it?
I am. The only prerequisite is that I have to be a 3rd level and I have to be a construct.
Nice. Perfect.
And
Pretty sure you're both of those.
it gives 3 options, of which I get to choose one, but I can take the feat 2 more times to get the other options. I chose rebooting nanites. When I fail a saving throw against an effect that causes me to gain sleep, blinded, confused, cowering, dazed, dazzled, deafened, exhausted, fatigued, frightened, nauseated, panicked, shaken, sickened, staggered, stunned, or unconscious, you can spend 1 resolve point as a reaction to attempt a new saving throw against the effect at the same DC.
Nice.
So basically, for a resolve point, I get advantage on a saving throw.
Very cool. And it's actually a little bit better than advantage because you can wait to see what you roll.
Yeah.
Then use it.
Yes, exactly.
All right. And does it say you can only do a certain number of times a day, or you can just do it as long as you have resolve?
I can do it as many times as I want to burn resolve points.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's silly. There's a couple of them, not very many, that say you can only do it a certain number of times a day, and it costs resolve. It's like, that's stupid. Anyway, all right, so don't forget your skills, guys. If you do culture, you get another language. If anybody needs a language, just let me know. All right, so getting back to Luna, you have Mystic.
So for skills, I have another 7.
Yes, you have spent 14 out of 21.
All right. Let's go through this stuff. What is your recommendation for where I should put these in the general sense?
That's up to you. Typically, I always suggest that somebody build on what they already have, especially by the time you hit level 3 or 4. You really don't
So
need to get
dexterity.
new ones, unless you guys look at the party sheet and look at the skills page, the skills tab, and determine that, hey, nobody in the party has this particular skill, which I think is like physical science. Yeah, nobody in your party has physical science. So if somebody wants to take physical science, I think it's an intelligence skill.
I think so too. And I have one of my things is intelligence.
Yeah. So it's not a class skill for you. So maybe somebody else will be doing that. But other than that, I always say build on what you already have. So that's my suggestion.
They have intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, correct? Those are the 4 ones that I have currently. I'm looking at my bonus on my main page.
Yes, you have a bonus to your dex, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Wisdom is your main one. You have +3.
Okay.
All right.
I see.
So
Stop.
oh, you don't get fog cloud yet because you can't do 2nd level spells yet. So you'll get that next level, at level 4. I was wrong with that. But now you get another 0 level spell and another 1st level spell.
Shit, I'm changing the numbers. I'm changing the things here. God damn it. I may have changed one of the classes that are on the skills page. I think I changed one of them to what it's not supposed to be.
Yes, you did.
I don't know if you can see.
Yep. Okay, it's fixed.
Thanks.
All right. So, does anybody else need anything else to level up?
I still need a feat, but I'm currently looking.
All right.
And
Des, let me fix your
I was whispering you. I
bonus
was able to.
specialty. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And
I was able
your-
to edit the feat on my page, but I can't edit the original one.
Okay. All right. Do you have breath weapon? Here it is. Your breath weapon should go up, right? Let's see.
Oh, that's
At
a good
third level,
question.
you get 1 and 1/2 your character level to the damage. Okay, so let me add that.
It's not
Click. Damage multiplier, character level. Okay, it doesn't like it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. URCL 3.
Guys, only 2 more levels to go until I can actually fly.
Nice.
actually fly, huh?
That's the dice multiplier. Okay. 1.5. There we go. It's funny. 1d6 plus 4.5. Let me see what that looks like.
Woo! I think it just goes to
Okay,
4.
nice. Okay.
Makes sense because it is supposed to round down. So,
So now I don't
it does
have
it
to
on
worry
its
about
own.
adding that every time. All right. Anybody else have a race attack? Dr. Clef, do you have anything racial, like a claw or anything?
I have a reactionary.
Spew thing. Spew your spines. Let me see. Race. Spine assault. Here it is. Spine assault. You use it once. I do remember that. Let's see. You never use the total defense, though.
We need 2 yet.
Let me just double check and make sure I didn't delete something. Abilities, spine assault. Take damage equal to 3 times your level. Okay. Does it say that? Let's see. Actions. Damage is 6. Perfect. Lady Magdala, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by, saying and lurking. All right, I don't see the venom spur getting
Augment.
any kind of level bonus. And your restraining spinner is based on your level anyway, so that's all good. Let me make sure.
The saving throw is 10
you
plus
go.
half your level plus your Constitution modifier, or the Venom Spur.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yep, and that's correct. So. Tango, DC 13, acrobatics or strength. Perfect. Yep, everything is awesome. All right, Bex, did you get your bonus? You did. Let's see. Yep. Okay, good. No, that's wrong. All right, so your knife. They're not small arms, are they? Did I get it wrong? No, they're basic melee weapons. So cool. So your knives, you get the full bonus. Your survival knife.
Mm-hmm.
But your hail pistol, Bex, is half. So that's correct. And your change your trick attack already. Perfect. All right, yeah. So it looks like we're good. Luna, are you ready to look at your spells?
Sure.
So you get one more. Actually, you didn't get your last one, so here it is, level 0. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So you get one more 0 level and one more level 1 spell. So click on spells. Underneath all the way on the right on Fancy Ground itself, where classes, feats, skills, spells.
Oh, spells, I see. Right, change the class to Mystic.
Correct.
And there's all my spells. Holy crap, there's a lot of them.
And then you want level 0.
All right, it's a little bit better.
Drag whatever one you like over to yourself, and then do the same thing with level 1. Drag whatever you want over to yourself.
Okay.
Make sure you have to drag it to where it says level 0. The
Level
line
0,
that
okay,
says
yeah.
level 0 or the line that says level 1. Drag it there.
So I had nothing in 0. This okay.
And for those of you who are comfortable doing so, if you could drag weapon specialization to your feats. I know it's listed under class abilities, but if you pull up the feats list, it should also be in your feats. And then put parentheses 3.
You can drag it from your class abilities list over to your feats. It'll cross.
Okay, cool. And then add parentheses either C or 3, doesn't matter to me. All right, so are we ready to get back into the action while he picks his spells? Or do we have any other questions? Dr. Clef, did you get your feet yet?
I am still looking through the feats.
Okay.
Take that one.
I thought I had something lined up, and apparently I didn't for this character. So,
I thought I guess this is 1. All right. 1. All right, this is 3. See. Okay. And for those watching at home, don't I suggest that people go here under player notes, and make a list of feats that you want. And then when you have downtime, like between turns or whenever you feel like it, just go to that list of feats. You can drag them right from the list of feats into your note. And then when you're ready to level up, you can, if you got the odd level, you're getting a feat, so that it helps having something there. You can also,
I already have plotted out to 8th level.
nice. Soldiers are even worse because they get a feat every level. Your even levels are only combat feats.
Yeah.
So definitely good for you guys. Alternatively, you can go to the notes section on your character sheet. However, the difference is you can't actually drag the feed over, so you still have to look it up. So what I do when I play D&D, or even though D&D you only get a handful of them, 3 or 4 at most. But in Savage World, that I play on Thursdays with Jingo, I do that as well. Fallout, I've done that as well. All right, I need to add grasping vines to my list. All right, Nick, do you need anything coded that has not been coded before next
I do
session?
not think so.
Okay. Grasping vines to Luna.
Right.
Bex, did you need anything coded that's not already coded?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay, cool. Because your feat is not really something if
That
you
can
want
be
to,
coded.
If you want to, I can do. I don't know how often you use the combat tracker. Some people never use it at all. But if you'd like to, I can make a note in the combat tracker to remind you that it exists. Otherwise,
Oh, no, it's not necessary.
okay. Because that is a long list of skills. It's really cool. I like it a lot. And I like the wording of it. You're rebooting yourself. Can't breathe. Reboot.
Yeah, there's 2 other effects of it. One allows me to spend a resolve point to get a bonus to a skill check. The other one allows me to spend a resolve point to heal 1/4 of my level in damage, but I'm going to wait till I'm high enough level to make that worthwhile before I take it.
Yeah, right now it's just 1. It's not really worth a resolve. Let's see. Ban neurological dragonfly. That's pretty cool. I like the name at least. Why does it keep sliding up, not doing anything? Okay, there we go.
I feel like this is appropriate given one of the things you talked about at the start of the session. I will take medical expert as my feat. I am a doctor after all.
Wow, what's that do?
Actually, wait. Let me double check to make sure I can take this because there is
Depending on how you allocate your skills.
actually I'm realizing I don't have physical science rank.
So do you want to tweak what you
No.
have?
Yes, I would like to tweak. I will put 1 rank into physical science instead of 3 ranks into stealth. And that way I now have a rank in physical science and thus can take medical expert.
There we go. There we go. Perfect.
Yep.
All right. And
So
this is
normally,
3.
it takes a minute to treat deadly wounds and long-term care requiring a medical bay or medical lab. With this feat, I can use the medicine skill in conjunction with a med patch or spray flesh to treat deadly wounds with a full action, DC 25. If you have an ability that enables you to treat deadly wounds more often, but with a longer time frame, you cannot use this feature in addition to that. When used in this way, the med patch or spray flesh does not perform any of its normal functions, and I can use the medicine skill to provide long-term care with just a med kit.
Those are very nice. It is a very useful and powerful skill. A lot of times, some of these skills are very specific about one little thing, and it only improves it just a tiniest bit. But that one's pretty significant. 10 minutes down to 6 seconds. That's quite a difference.
Yep.
You just need to get yourself a med patch and spray flesh. If you don't have it already.
Unfortunately, at the moment, I just have med kit.
I'll have a crap ton of healing stuff. If that makes any difference.
All right. Speaking of Luna stuff, let's see. They have. You do not have
Is there a way?
spray flesh or medkit yet either. So, but you guys can make them at the. Go back and buy them at the settlement. All right. So, what was your question? You know.
The question is there a way of eliminating the feats? So it's just for. Are they all available? 4 pages of them.
You have to go to Archives of Nethys to make them more user friendly, or you go from your list. I thought you had a list. Let's see.
I don't remember. Under notes.
I did not see a Luna or a Reno note. Do
Right.
you have it on your action notes page? Nope. Okay. So
Go over another time if you want.
skills. Your skills are all spent. Good. All right. Anybody get more culture? Does not look like it. All right.
Nope, I am not cultured.
I am not either.
Okay. Cool.
See, it calls your own.
One of the feats I was looking at, I think technically we all qualify for, is community leader.
Ooh, nice.
I'm
That's the one from the Horizons of the Vast, right?
Uh-huh.
Where we are all
Yeah.
technically in charge of an organization, aka the settlement.
Efficient administrator is also one that I would recommend people look at, because that lets you also do a downtime activity if you're doing the administration.
Mm.
I'm not able to load the module, so I can't read it on right now, but I do remember that that's what it did.
All right. The module I missed that in my lookings, so it's fixed now. It'll be there when you try
That
to
actually
open
might be worth it for someone to take.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Des already has one of the feats for the things.
We did it. It was close. It was back and forth the whole game, but we're going to the Super Bowl.
Cool.
Woo!
Oh, I thought I clicked the button and thought it was muted. All right. Yeah. Only one person has one rank in culture. Your entire party has one rank in culture. Nobody has
But it's a plus
diplomacy.
5.
Only one person has bluff, which is 2 ranks.
Look, guys, I have 4 skill ranks every level. I'm not the one that you look at for that.
I yeah, but you do get a lot of feats, so
I do get that. That's a good thing.
so does Toby. All right, Luna, did you
And
get
I
your
got
spells?
big plans for level 4, guys. Don't you worry.
I got to level 1. I did not get to level 0. I had like glowing wall, daze, token spell, spark, and telekinetic projectile were the ones that I was looking at.
Okay, you already have telekinetic projectile, so that's one last thing you have to worry about.
Right.
Soul Surge. 3d8 piercing damage to the target. Cool. All right, let's get back into it then. DM me if you have any other questions or speak up before we close here in an hour. So you guys are in the, go back to the map. Close this, close down the flower. Here it is. All right. So you can see if you open, when you open up the New Harmony PC Charter West map, you see they changed some of the images for the links, the pins. They're no longer little small pins, they're larger images. Go to the calendar, figure out where you are. You were exploring E8 today when you came upon the flower. Is it E or is it H? It is neither. Let's see. This one is
Cool. They're a lot more bold, that's for sure.
F8. F7 to H8. I just mistyped it. It's not F, it's E. All right, so yesterday on 11 Gosron, you moved into this hex. Today, you were doing your full exploration of it. So the rest of the day goes by uneventfully as you guys get settled for the night. So the next day, you're ready to move out. Where would you like to go? You have until the 20th, so you now have 7 days to get back to your settlement. If we go through explored hexes, it's 1 hex per day. So You still have time to probably explore one or two more, depending on where you want to go, or you can just get back early. So, what would you like to do?
I say
We try
let's go up the
exploring
river.
this one and this one.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Which one?
that one. The one with the river. The one south and
Yeah.
west of us.
I would
This
be
one
fine.
and then the one left of that. I was thinking.
E7.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I think we've already explored the one to the left of that, but the pins are off.
no, you have not. You have not explored F6.
That's F5. What?
F5.
F5 has a pin there. Yep, you've explored that one.
Yeah.
F6, you have not.
Wish we could adjust the size of the pin mode or ping mode. Because on this map, it tends to be just a little too big for what I
Well,
want to properly ping.
you have to be. What's
I
now?
suppose I could also change my color so it's a little easier to see on this map, but
It's what's now gauche, and you have to point. It's just so old, so rude and boring.
Or if you want to be even more rude, just draw on the map, guys.
Really cool.
DM used to not be able to do anything about that.
yeah.
All right, so you guys travel from
I used to have a
E8.
player who would always do that to indicate where they wanted to go or indicate anything. They would just draw on the map rather than use the pointers. It always bothered me.
You're heading down to E7. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I need those who are trained in survival. You've now gone up a level. So if you weren't trained in survival and wanted to be, this is your last chance to go back and fix it. And then once we determine that, Luna will then, well, too late. So
Okay, well, she had a +4 at least because she didn't wait, but it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine, guys.
So everybody roll.
That's 13.
Yeah,
And then
that's on us.
14.
Fun fact, you are the one with the highest survival check, so we
Wow.
have you roll last because we're all rolling to help you.
I know that, but that's why I was surprised you were saying everybody.
All right.
Fly
1, 2,
to
wait
the
and
left.
keep.
Fly to the right.
That's it.
Crisscross! Everybody clap your hands.
Your hands. Da, 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 da.
All right, and then we'll start from the right side. So, Luna, give me a d20. All right.
And the lower number means I'm ready to good, huh?
So, nobody has ever asked or worried about it, but I'm having you guys. The survival check is just for food, health, and then if you're moving through explored squares, then how fast you're moving those. If you're if I'm having you just roll a flat d20, that is your chance for a random encounter, and it is high. So if you, depending on the terrain you're in, it can be anywhere from 12 and up. You get a random encounter. Get off my cloud. Welcome, welcome. My stupid settings have changed, so I don't know how long that has been there, but I appreciate you stopping by. He is one of the mods from Sparkles Mandy group, if I'm not mistaken. If he's not a mod, he at least hangs out in the chat and says hi. From the Sparkles Mandy group. Just popped in. Yep, he is a mod. I was right. Haha. See, I know stuff. I'm a stuff.
Sparkles Mandy.
I'm a stuff knower.
Yeah.
All right. So let me share this pin link. All right. So there you go. Oh, I didn't put explored in there. Explored.
E.
All right. Wink. So why isn't it showing? Let me see. To this. Sharing. Share record. Nope. Try that again. Make link shareable. There we go. Now it shows up on the map. Okay. So you guys move down into the next hex. At this point, you don't really need survival checks. Especially being by a river, you guys are going to be able to fish and find enough with the three of you having culture, and with a plus 11 from Luna. Minimum, she can take 20 and hunt and do things. So for now, we're going to forgo that for the moment. As we go explore E7 on the 14th of Godron, I need another flat D20 from Dr. Clef. As you guys, from Nick, as you guys,
Again, what skill?
the flat D20.
Oh, just flat D20. Sorry.
I just spend a
I was
night.
looking at my skills and it's like, did I miss the skill?
Okay. 14th of Gazran. You're exploring the hex. Mantha, give me a flat D20. As you guys explore E7, day goes by uneventfully. Nighttime comes. Jingo, give me a flat D20. All right, so as a morning of the 15th, where would you guys like to go?
Start headed towards home.
Little spot that we circled.
So it's
Oh, I was holding down the wrong push to talk button.
So-
How long do we have until we have to get back?
5 days, plus counting today, 4 days after today.
Okay, yeah, we should probably head straight there then. So F.
So you have two choices,
5, I
which will
think.
bring you closer. You can either go the one that was just pinged,
6.
which is F6, or E6 will also bring you closer.
Mm,
But if you take E6, there's that hole in the middle of the map that you guys will have to come back to get. Just saying.
I mean, I do think that actually, I think we should go to E6 because I think it would be easier to circle around to F5 later in the future as we're going wherever we're going.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You guys don't have to agree. Like, this is.
Oh, it works for me. We know you just want to bother Sven with the fact that there's a hole in our,
Oh yeah, it's totally not gonna bother me either, guys. Don't worry, I'm fine. I
Yeah.
won't be bothered. Well, hey guys,
All
now that some of us don't have don't need to breathe, we can start exploring the lake sections, right?
Yeah.
Just
could
leave
also
behind
get
the
a boat.
party members that need to breathe. Easy.
Split the party.
Yeah, nothing
you
bad
know,
has ever come from splitting the party.
Yeah, those who need to breathe can go around the lake, and we can go through it and under it.
All right, so
Mhm.
between this one and this one, you decided you did want to go here?
Yes.
Yes.
You can probably do both, and hit here, because this one and this one have both been explored. So that's just one day to travel through those, and you just have to go through one. So boom, boom to get home. But we'll see as you start working your way from E7 to E6.
Mhm.
Control. All right, I need a flat D20 from Reno again.
Better.
Okay. That is the 15th, morning of the 16th, or the day of the 16th. You guys are now exploring. All right, so this is low rolling hills. Every once in a while, though, there are these little stands of very tall trees. And Dr. Clef and Luna, you recognize them as conifer trees. It's the style of, the breed of tree, whatever you want to call them. Designation.
Like pine.
Yes. Slow moving herbivores that resemble tiny ground sloths with furry frilled crests and rabbit like ears nests in large groups in the shades of these trees. And these do not have a name. So, Dr. Clef or Luna, do you want to use your expertise?
Hedgebunnies.
And name one of them? Name them?
That'd be cool. Can we look at it together?
Yeah, so they're sloth-like according to the name. They look similar to bunnies, but also almost have like hedgehog quills.
So they are, I'll put this as a shared thing. There we go. Oof. And you guys will have seen the other new thing. When I share something in chat that has to do with an image, it shows up in the image, and you have to close it. So if you miss it, there you go. So they are tiny ground sloths with furry frilled crests and rabbit-like ears.
Sometimes the most obvious name is probably the best. We could call them frilled rabbit sloths.
Hedgebunnies.
Bunnies works too.
All right, so they are aware that this is broken, but the voting function is broken. So,
And it comes up every session when Sven's about to do a vote.
So I'm sure they'll fix it soon because I whine enough about it, and the fantasy ground gods hear my cry when I complain. That's how that works. So
I mean, the Fantasy Grounds people do hop into chat every once in a while.
I actually really like the name Hedgebunnies. So
all right, so we will go with Hedgebunnies. So you're doing it as one all together, one word, okay?
Hug, it's a hedge bunny.
Or consider this: a singular one is called a hedge bun.
Hmm.
What in the world is going on? Okay, wow, they had the wrong token for the piece NPC. It was blowing my mind for a minute because I'd never seen that happen before. Okay, so Hedge Bunnies it is. And of course, the real question on everybody's mind is, what do they taste like?
Chicken.
But as you're cruising along, you see, give me perception checks, everybody.
Okay.
Oop, didn't mean to.
Thing is in the way.
Looks like it rolled twice.
Don't worry, guys. Now, instead of a +1 to perception, I have a +2. You're welcome.
Oh, special.
Nice. Improvement.
Look, I have my C9 Android for everything else.
I think his. What is your perception, Bex?
Mine? Did it not come up?
No, I was just curious. I'm in the middle of doing other
It
things.
also
So
didn't
just...
roll.
Mine is a total of +9. I have 3 ranks.
Oh, okay, so he is better than you. All right. All right, so Dr. Clef, you got almost the same thing anyway. Yeah, Bex, you didn't roll. Give me a perception check.
Oh, I did roll. I wonder why I did.
You did for Toby, but not for Bex. All right. So Dr. Clef and Luna and Bex, you see as you guys are cruising along on the other side of this tree, there's some shrubbery, and there are some lynxicoots crouched, and it looks like they're going to attack the hedge bunnies that are in this tree. So are you going to sit down, pull out some popcorn, or what would you guys like to do?
So defend the bun.
Well,
Theoretically,
live.
we might be
So
able
let's
to
go.
cultivate the bunnies.
Yeah.
All right, so I did not hear what either one of you said. I just heard you both talking.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Nick.
They're easier to study while alive. So let's go save them.
And just to clarify, these are not the only ones you've ever seen, but this is a particularly large tree. There's probably 50 of them.
Oh,
in
wow.
This tree.
Wow.
So what did you say, Des?
Let's go.
Theoretically, we might be able to cultivate some.
Yeah.
Speaking of hedge bunnies, this seems like a good source of them if we wanted to take some.
All right, and I'm going to push.
Let's drive off the lynxicoots.
I apologize. I'm going to overnight rest you guys several times because you guys have had several. Is anybody else wounded? No. Okay. I've many times we'll forget that as we're doing our exploration because it's the only group that does that. To push the long rest when you guys rest. All right. So, do you want me to just re-roll everybody? Can I do it all at once, or do you want to roll your own again?
Sorry, you cut out.
Do you want me to re-roll everybody's initiative all at once, or do you want to re-roll your own?
We roll over.
All right. So, give me just a second here. All right. So, I rolled all initiatives. Roll yours if you wanted to roll them. Luna, you said you want to roll yours. Oh, Dr. Kraft. Okay, good.
Initiative.
I should have kept the 12 guys.
All right.
Yeah,
so, before we get into it, Des goes to 15. And
I don't
here's
actually know what I had before. I just rolled.
here's a quick map. It's not perfect, but it's close enough. Push public. There we go. All right, drum roll. Is it good? Haha! My 2D got fixed.
What?
Yay! It's no longer wonky. I'm not in the upside down anymore. All right, you guys can see them in the shrubbery. And leading us off with 16 is a lynxicoot, and he is going.
Huh.
He leaps up into the and devours, kills one of the hedge bunnies and starts eating it. Vex. Let me fix the view. And we cannot hear you, Jingo, if you're talking.
I am waiting for the view.
Moving 10 feet.
It's fighting me. I'm trying to move up and then across, and it lets me move the first part, and then it won't let me move it from there. There. That's what I wanted to do.
All right. So you move 20 feet.
Is there a range on my trick attack?
No.
I didn't think so. There is on my pistol, though.
There's a new sound because I didn't like the sound I put on it.
But I missed. And at that range, it would have been an even bigger miss.
All right. Well, they're pretty far away, and I'm mostly a melee fighter. So, how high up are like the branches of the tree? Are they basically at the
It
ground?
goes up to
level?
100 feet.
Okay. And how far off the ground are the lower branches?
They go to the ground.
Okay, cool. Just trying to figure out if they'd be in my way, and they will
Yes.
be.
Yep.
Actually, they're pretty far out there. But how far can you run again if you go in the straight line?
Up to 4 times your speed.
Will that also work if I fly?
I don't know. What does it say? Is it a regular movement for you?
It's a special movement. It's flight 30 average.
Yes. If you go in a straight line, you can go up to 120.
Okay, that's 80 feet. Could you move me there so I can see how far away they are from you? I will move one more south. And then, I guess I make a loud noise, but it's not like functionally anything. I just fly up there very fast.
Okay. Trying to draw their attention.
Yes.
All right. What is your passive intimidation?
My passive intimidation is 18.
You notice that a couple of them are smaller than the others too. And one of the bigger ones will pounce on you.
All right. Would that have procced a? Actually, I don't think I actually said that I was drawing my weapon. So
Drawing your weapon is part of your move action. So yes, you can be. You would have your weapon. It just makes sense.
okay, cool.
So go ahead and take your up attack.
Wow. Max damage, guys.
And you guys are level 3. That plus is nice. Get a little bit more. All right. So it jumps and tries to attack. As it does.
It probably will. My AC is not the highest.
So because it pounces, it gets a double attack. Front claws. Nice. And then rear claws. It rakes you because it hit. Boom. All right, Dr. Clef.
I'll start my little process. I won't add the first one because it's still on there and I couldn't even remove it, so works to stay there. And then I will run forward. Shoot. Okay. Shift this. I started the move, and then like the icon, the bigger icon of your token that appears in the corner, appeared right over where I was going to move. So I couldn't continue moving my token. And I'll end up, using kind of a full action to keep dashing. Get about there. Yeah, that should be good.
That's 75, so you'll need to go back 5 feet.
There, I guess.
Okay. All right. As you run up.
Just full on monkey run.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Now, if you wanted to, you could have run up to 4 times your speed because you went in a straight line. You can keep going.
This is about as close as I want to be.
Perfect. All right, so this one is feared of the big giant dragon.
What? No, I'm so friendly.
So he's actually going to go over here and attack kill one of the hedge bunnies.
No.
This one has its tail down, its head down, ears back as it's hissing, moving around. 10, 15, 20. And attacks. You get your up attack.
I don't think I've had a turn
that's
since
right.
I got my last up attack.
Right. Well,
but I'll
you would.
happily take one if you want me to,
And oh, wait a minute. This is what just happened. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to retcon that. I didn't realize. I thought the 2 big ones were still left. This is not a big one. So he is not going to attack you.
That's
the
fair.
other big one is over here. But he's going to be brave and try to pounce on Dr. Clef.
Ooh. Funny.
And he digs his claws in and tries to rake with his rear claws, but does not able to find a purchase. All right, I'm gonna have to switch to the overhead view. Boo, because it's being weird again.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Toby. Luna, you are on deck.
Yep.
All right, give me a second.
50 feet. There we go.
How fast does Toby move? 30. He is just going to double move this round.
Okay, again, he can charge. He can go a straight line up to 4 times the speed. If he doesn't want to turn.
Actually, he's going to move his 30.
Okay.
And then try to shoot one.
All right. 65 feet, so I don't know the range of his weapon.
I'm looking now. Where is the range?
60. Right underneath it.
65. So I'm at a -2 then.
Correct.
Nope.
Rip.
The dice aren't liking me today.
All right, Luna.
If I'm okay, 5 feet. I'm not. But can I move and then do a spell?
You can.
Or can I go again? 30 feet. So 30 feet. 30. Now, Reset that. That gives me. Give me here. 65 feet. Okay. I can't do the. 60 feet. Yeah. I can't do the spell if it's outside the realm. Oh, right. 60 is, I think, what? 5% more? 25. It says 25 feet plus 5 feet per level. Are you going with
30 feet.
So that's too far. Okay, I'm gonna try something
5
unusual.
feet per level or 5 feet for every two? What spell is it?
It's a soul surge 1.
Okay. Oh, so okay, I'm wrong. So it's 40 feet.
Yes. However, I'm 60 feet away, so it doesn't do any good.
Correct.
I'm gonna let's see what my club range is for that.
You cannot throw a club 60 feet.
Hey, try
Sure.
distances.
Your range is
Where's
10
the
feet.
distance? 10 feet.
You have a semi-automatic pistol that you would have a
There you go.
-2 to hit.
Let's go with that. -2 is the peak up.
Correct.
All right, here we go. Come on, baby. It is a miss, of course.
All right, shot rings out. The hedge bunnies start scrambling away. The ones who didn't see the lynxicoot's attack and didn't hear the dragon have heard the gunshot go off. As we start round 2.
Hey.
All right, I'm waiting for the option to have like a boxing match where the person comes out holding a sign and walks in front of it.
I'm sure somebody's gonna make an extension for that.
That's what I want to see. Okay. Move my little hedge bunnies over. All right. Lynxicoot number 1. They are eating. Dr. Clef. Got one in your face.
Tail comes around and points at him and shoots a little bit of webbing at him. Let me just make sure I have a target.
Is it considered a ranged attack?
It is considered melee.
Nice. As a hit.
Okay, alrighty. It is entangled. Oh, for D4 rounds, however long it lasts. Sorry, 2 rounds.
All right. And they have a new little icon for it, a little web on it. Very cool.
Yep. And I'll take a 5-foot guard step away. And that, oh, I have to remember to apply my mutation point. Doesn't really affect anything at the moment, but yeah.
Okay.
My turn.
All right. So this one's got shot a couple of times. So it's going to turn and it went 15 feet. Is that enough for its pounce? Yes. Okay. So it's claws. Dr. Clef and tries to dig its rear claws into you. And misses again. Wow. All right, this one is entangled. So it's going to try to get out. DC 13. Strength or acrobatics? Why am I not seeing the...
Yes.
This NPC sheet is all weird. It doesn't have a will save. Doesn't have its stats. What is happening? All right, let me just go to Requested roles. Select him. I'm going to presume its dexterity is higher. That's weird. Acrobatics or strength. So one is a stat and one is a skill.
But of course.
I think I coded that wrong. All right. That's fine. We'll figure it out. 10. He is still entangled. So he cannot pounce. Cannot do his stuff. Luna.
I'm gonna move.
You like to move it, move it.
Yep. Go to I can 30 right there. Yep. It's a good spot. And then I'm gonna use my surge spell. Brand new one. Oh, what just happened?
I don't know what just happened. Both of you moved way away.
Okay. Soul Surge 1. I do it. It's an evocation force. 25 plus 5 per level, which we already figured that out. Target is one creature, instantaneous. So what was invocated by Hedecan, whatever the fuck. The attunement of their soul stone. So you can draw for the tiny bit of your essence to attack an opponent, losing a number of hit points equal to the number of damage dice you roll for your soul surge. Attempt at range can be used against a single target, and to your key ability score modifiers. Attack roll instead of your dexterity fire if it's high. Soul surge does piercing damage that has the force descriptor. The amount of damage depends upon the level at which it starts cast.
All right, so you do 3 damage to yourself, and as a little piece of your soul gets ripped from you and lashes out at this creature, and you do 3d8 force damage if you hit.
Okay. But I lose my soul regardless.
Correct.
Yep, sounds good. What do I have to roll? I just roll the damage.
Should be
That one?
There's a cast. So we'll click the blue button first.
That was it. Sorry. Oh, that was one. Oh, there we go. So
Woo!
All right, hold on a minute.
we roll.
Why isn't it?
Now try damage.
Oh, there it is. Damn it. Okay.
So now roll the damage.
8. Yes, now roll damage.
Come on. Good damage. And
Hey.
Alright. So as you feel your
24.
memories from your childhood sort of dissipate as your soul lashes out and slams into this thing, and it jumps back like it's been shocked and lands on the ground. Doesn't move again. All right, make sure you mark off if the spell has been used. And pass turn.
Where are the spells? So that's pretty cool.
I agree. Very nice. All right, Vex.
We have 100
Gonna
pieces.
get closer.
You're only going 25?
I can. My move is 40. I'm moving 40.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try again to shoot one.
So I only have 25 feet of movement right now. Want me to move it? All right, so there's 25.
It's being weird, yeah, because I had showed that it was dragging to there. I don't know why it showed you only 25. That was weird. No, not that. Right there is where I wanted to be.
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
All right, and you succeed the trick. You succeed the
Actually,
hit. Nice.
that should be at a -2 for range. Is 14 still a hit?
Oh, there's a miss.
There we go.
Rip.
All right, what happened to Dez? You were back at the beginning. Okay.
Yeah. What?
Your token got moved.
Oh, that's weird. It was still in the same place for me.
So this thing is going to attack. Cannot pounce. And
I think they just automatically hit me.
you can always fumble. All right, Toby.
Where did Toby go?
See
Oh,
or
there he
something?
is.
And Dr. Clef has moved too. That's just weird. You were like there.
Granted, I'm not much better.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Why all the tokens got moved.
Or is no, sorry. 14 physical AC, 13 energy AC.
You do have a radiation buffer in your suit now, by the way. If you didn't notice.
That.
I did stuff. I'm a stuff doer. All right, so you have everybody targeted, Des.
I do have multiple things targeted because I needed to see ranges. Oh damn, actually I'm like really hurt. So I will
23
instead
hit points left. You're gonna live forever.
actually that is a fair point. I'm just only I'm only through 24 fatigue. Yeah, fuck it. No, I'll play it safe. Okay, I will go ahead and attack this lynxicoot.
Okay. That's a hit. Schmackety smack with your pike.
Give me a second to check something. And then I will go ahead and that lynxicoot. Actually, is that the one that's entangled?
Yes.
Okay. He might get out. I will go ahead and try to demoralize him. And that's a move action for me now. Is there a way to eventually end up coding demoralize like we do the the operative's trick attack? Because that would be great at some point.
Yeah, I sure can. I'll add it to my
Okay,
book.
cool. So it is an intimidate check for 15 plus 1.5 times the opponent's CR.
Right.
So let's
go ahead.
see how I roll. And that is a 20. I don't know what his CR is.
What is the DC? I'm sorry, 15 plus 1.5?
15 plus 1.5
Yes, that
their
succeeds.
CR. Okay, does it succeed by... I don't think it succeeds by 5 or more. But I have an improved demoralize, so it will demoralize him for 2 rounds.
Okay. And he's a juvenile, so it will be 16 DC. So it's not more than 5. All right. Did you apply the effect? Or does... What is it?
I have not. I need to change the number because sometimes it is a different number, so it needs to change the rounds.
All right. So you attacked and demoralized. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right. So as you get to the top of round 3, that will do it for tonight. Thank you for playing with me, guys.
Ooh, thanks for DMing.
Thank you for DMing.
And you will forever be now recorded in the annals of history as Hedgebunnies. So don't forget to like, subscribe, come back next week for a little bit of Finding Stars. 2 weeks from now, we come back to Horizons of the Vast. As they will make it home, they will do a bastion turn or settlement turn, whatever it's called, charter turn, something like along those lines. They will improve their settlement in some form or fashion, probably like building an arcade or a movie theater or something. The important things, pizza
Yeah,
place.
of course.
Statues of ourselves.
There you go. Awesome. So thank you again for hanging out with us, and appreciate so much the subscription. Ship of Fools, appreciate you. And again, whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night,
Good night.
guys. Sven, don't forget to raid.
Thank you. I had forgotten. So let's see who's out there. Sunday night at anywhere between 8 and 11, depending on where you is. I don't have anybody here, so I'm not going to worry about some strange weirdo I don't know. So
You know all the strange weirdos, dude.
that's right.
All right. Night.